Good afternoon. The Appellate Division First Department is now in session. My colleagues and I welcome you all to these virtual admission ceremonies. Ms. Schwartz, you may proceed.
Good afternoon, and may it please the court. I, Sharon Schwartz, staff counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored this afternoon to present to the court 35 applicants for admission to the bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each applicant appearing here today. Accordingly, on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant appearing here this afternoon does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York, and therefore I do hereby move for their admission.
Thank you. Before I rule on your motion, I want to take this opportunity to publicly thank and acknowledge the members of the Committee on Character and Fitness for the excellent job they have done to ensure that the 35 candidates presented here today are all well qualified for admission. The committee's work is important to the bar of this state. They honor us by serving pro bono, and their work is greatly appreciated by all the justices of the court. And I would like you, Ms. Schwartz, to please relate this message to the committee members, if you would.
I will, thank you.
Thank you. Now we turn to the motion before the court. Justice Cardozo famously said, "Justice delayed is justice denied." But there is no denial of justice here at the First Department, because my colleagues have authorized me to grant the motion made forthwith. At this point, I'm asking the clerk of the court, Ms. Rojas, to please administer the oath.
Good afternoon, Justice Gish. Good afternoon, candidates. I will administer the oath in the form of a question. At the end, I will ask you to unmute your microphones and respond by saying "I do." At this point, I ask every one of you to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law to the best of your ability? Please unmute your mics and respond by saying "I do."
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations, Attorney. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphone. Thank you.
Congratulations. You are now all officially lawyers. I'm going to ask that my colleagues unmute their microphones so that we can give you a hearty round of applause for this accomplishment.
You muted you.
I am unmuted. It is customary for one of the justices of our court to give you an introductory welcoming remark. And today that privilege and honor falls to my colleague, Justice Mazzarelli.
Thank you, Justice Gish, Justice Moulton, and congratulations to all the new attorneys. Today is truly a momentous day for you and your families. Each of you and your families have worked very hard to reach this milestone, and it is to be celebrated. We all know that these are extraordinary times. Sometimes I wonder if every time isn't an extraordinary time, but there is no doubt about the fact that this one truly is an extraordinary time. And just the fact that the ceremony is being done virtually exemplifies that. Nonetheless, it should not detract from the joy and the importance of today for you. Being a lawyer is a great honor and a privilege. It gives you the knowledge and the ability to affect the lives of many people in a positive way. I know that there are a lot of lawyer jokes, and if we're honest about it, some can even be pretty funny. But the truth about lawyers is really very different from the humorous portrayals. The legal system and lawyers are and have been the most important vehicle for social change throughout the history of our country in every area. Without lawyers and their courageous acts, no progress would have been made in the areas of civil rights, gender equality, equal access for all to economic opportunity, and equal protection for every person under the law. We all know that we still have a long road ahead to fully achieve these goals, and it will be lawyers like you, who will work to reach them. And I also hope that when conditions permit, you will visit our beautiful courthouse and courtroom and take in their magnificence. When we perform this ceremony in our courtroom, I talk about the beauty and the majesty that surrounds us and what an honor and privilege it is to be in that room. I point out its magnificent and meaningful art, which exemplifies important concepts in the law. There are 3 murals in the courtroom depicting power, wisdom, and justice, the pillars of our legal system. I also mentioned the 2 of the current United States Supreme Court justices and one who has recently passed away were sworn in there in our courtroom. Elena Kagan, Sonia Sotomayor, and the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg. But there are also many other famous lawyers who have been members of the New York Bar. Benjamin Cardozo, Louis Brandeis, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Thurgood Marshall, to name just a few. Now, each of you has joined that same bar as those luminaries, the New York State Bar, and each of you has the opportunity to follow their greatness. You are limited only by your imagination and your energy. So go, celebrate your accomplishments, and forge ahead and work toward achieving justice for all. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you, Justice Mazzarelli. This admission ceremony is now concluded. Court is adjourned.
Thank you to the justices and Ms. Soa. They will now log off and the new attorneys will stay on with me.